What if we told you it's been nearly 2 decades since Ted first sat his kids down to tell that legendary story? Yep, in 2005. How I Met Your Mother isn't just a sitcom, it's a cultural time capsule of laughs, love, slap bets, and one too many glasses of scotch at McLaren's. From Barney's endless suits to Robin Sparkle's pop stardom and Ted's hopeless romantic detours, this show was our generation's comfort binge before binging was even a thing. But where are the gang now? Who traded in comedy for drama? Who's ruling the streaming world? And who totally flipped the script behind the camera? Stick around. We're diving into the cast of How I Met Your Mother, then and now. And trust us, you won't believe how far they've come. Josh Radnor as Ted Mosby. When How I Met Your Mother first hit our screens in 2005, Josh Radnor was Ted, the architect who made us laugh, cry, and occasionally scream, "Just tell them who the mother is already." His boy-next-door charm made the journey worth every twist and turn, and for 9 seasons we were right there with him. But Radnor's talent goes far beyond awkward dates and blue French horns. In 2010, he stepped behind the camera to write and direct Happy Thank You, More Please, a heartfelt indie gem that won the Audience Award at Sundance. He followed that up with Liberal Arts, another warm, introspective film that showed the world he wasn't just Ted, he was a storyteller through and through. Then came Mercy Street, where he played Dr. Jedediah Foster, trading in bars and blind dates for a Civil War hospital. And from 2020 to 2023, he joined Al Pacino in the Amazon Prime thriller Hunters, proving once again Radnor's got range. And just last year in 2024, he returned to his theater roots with The Ally, powerful play that had audiences talking. At 50, Josh Radnor continues to evolve, creating meaningful work while staying connected to his fans, all 1.1 million of them on Instagram. Jason Segel as Marshall Erickson. Remember Marshall, the lovable, loyal giant with a heart of gold and a deep love for Sasquatch lore? Jason Segel brought the perfect blend of innocence, humor, and passion to How I Met Your Mother, making Marshall Erickson one of TV's most unforgettable best friends. But long before he became Lily's other half, Jason was already making waves with cult classics like Freaks and Geeks and Undeclared. Fast forward through the How I Met Your Mother years, and Segel didn't slow down one bit. From cracking us up and forgetting Sarah Marshall to melting our hearts in The Muppets, Jason proved he's more than just a sitcom star. He's a comedy powerhouse and a heartfelt storyteller. His portrayal of author David Foster Wallace in The End of the Tour even earned him serious critical acclaim. Over the years, he's bounced between comedy and drama like a pro, starring in everything from Jeff, Who Lives at Home, to the HBO hit Winning Time, where he stepped into the role of Coach Paul Westhead. And now he's making us laugh and feel all the feels again as a grieving therapist in the Apple TV Plus series Shrinking. At 45, with 359,000 plus followers on Instagram, Jason Segel is still that same down-to-earth, quietly brilliant actor we fell in love with. Kobe Smulders as Robin Scherbatsky. In 2005, Kobe stepped into the role of Robin, no-nonsense journalist with a soft side and a signature smirk that could shut Ted down in a second. She brought depth, humor, and heart to the gang's chaotic chemistry at McLaren's Pub. That's where her journey with us began. Fast forward nearly 2 decades, and her career reads like a superhero comic book, quite literally. She joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Agent Maria Hill in The Avengers in 2012 and held her own beside Earth's mightiest heroes across several films. But she didn't stop at Marvel. In 2013, she starred in Safe Haven, dove into voice acting in the Lego Movie franchise, and led indie dramas like Results in 2015 and The Intervention in 2016. She even got gritty in Jack Reacher Never Go Back in 2016. TV, she owned it. From the dark twists in A Series of Unfortunate Events in 2017 to the laugh-out-loud friendships in Friends from College from 2017 to 2019, and the gripping crime drama Stumptown from 2019 to 2020. Kobe showed she's not just Robin, she's a force. And in 2021, fans were stunned when she transformed into media firebrand Ann Coulter in Impeachment: American Crime Story. That same year, she made a surprise return as Robin in the How I Met Your Father finale on Hulu, giving us all a major nostalgia kick. Now, she's 43, glowing like fine wine, and still charming 2.2 million fans on Instagram with her wit and poise. From pop star to super spy, her evolution has been nothing short of epic. Neil Patrick Harris as Barney Stinson. He first stole hearts as the title character in Doogie Howser, M.D., which ran from 1989 to 1993 and earned him a Golden Globe nod before he was even out of his teens. Let's be real, most people know him for Barney Stinson on How I Met Your Mother. His quirky charm lit up the screen again as Count Olaf in Netflix's A Series of Unfortunate Events from 2017 to 2019, and back in 2010 he even nabbed an Emmy for guest starring on Glee. Oh, and who could forget his hilarious turn as a fictionalized version of himself in the Harold and Kumar movies between 2004 and 2011. He's also popped up in fan favorites like Starship Troopers in 1997, The Smurfs in 2011 and 2013, and the gripping thriller Gone Girl in 2014. But Harris isn't just a screen star, he's a Broadway powerhouse too. He toured as Mark Cohen in Rent back in 1997 and made his Broadway debut in Proof in 2002. Then in 2014, he absolutely brought the house down as the title role in Hedwig and the Angry Inch, earning a Tony Award for Best Leading Actor in a Musical. Fast forward to 2022, he led the Netflix series Uncoupled, playing Michael Lawson, a Manhattan realtor thrown back into the dating world after 17 years. 2023, he brought the laughs once again as Francis Beaumont in Peter Pan Goes Wrong, and later that year thrilled fans with a guest appearance as the Toymaker in Doctor Who's 60th anniversary special, The Giggle. Now 52 and still charismatic as ever, Neil Patrick Harris continues to dazzle on stage and screen, and he's got the 8.9 million Instagram followers to prove it. Allison Hannigan as Lily Aldrin. Before she was the quirky, hilarious kindergarten teacher we all adored on How I Met Your Mother, Allison Hannigan had already carved out a place in pop culture history. Remember Willow from Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Yep, that was her, casting spells, crushing demons, and stealing hearts from 1997 to 2003. That role wasn't just iconic, it won her a Saturn Award and a Teen Choice Award. But Allison didn't stop there. In 1999, she made waves as Michelle in the American Pie franchise, proved her comedy chops again in Date Movie in 2006, and later branched out with unique roles in You Might Be the Killer and Flora and Ulysses. Then came How I Met Your Mother in 2005. As Lily Aldrin, she gave us 9 seasons of sass, sweetness, and some truly unforgettable couple goals with Marshall. Fans loved her, and the People's Choice Awards did too, handing her 2 wins. Off-screen, Allison became the host of Penn and Teller, Fool Us, from 2016 to 2023, and voiced Claire Clancy in Fancy Nancy on Disney Junior. Today, at 51, she's still winning hearts with 2.5 million Instagram followers and a career that keeps evolving. From teen witch to sitcom queen, Allison Hannigan's journey is nothing short of magical. Kristen Milioti as Tracy McConnell. She didn't show up until the very end, but when she did, she stole the hearts of millions. Kristen Milioti played the legendary mother, Tracy McConnell, in How I Met Your Mother from 2013 to 2014, and let's be honest, her screen time might have been short, but her impact? Timeless. But Kristen was no stranger to the spotlight even before How I Met Your Mother. She had already made waves on stage in Once, the Broadway musical that earned her a Grammy Award and a Tony nomination. That haunting voice still gives me chills. After her How I Met Your Mother stint, Kristen didn't hit the brakes, she floored it. From starring in The Wolf of Wall Street in 2013 to blowing minds in Black Mirror, not once, but twice in 2017 and 2025, her range has been nothing short of dazzling. She brought raw emotion to Palm Springs in 2020, got twisted in the HBO Max series Made for Love from 2021 to 2022, and served up mystery in The Resort in 2022. And now, she's 39 years young and still on fire. In 2024, she took on the gritty role of Sophia Falcone in HBO's The Penguin, a performance that earned her a Critics' Choice Television Award, plus nods from the Golden Globes and the Emmys. Not too shabby, huh? These days, she's not just ruling the screen, she's got over 600,000 followers on Instagram, keeping fans updated and intrigued with her artistic flair, behind-the-scenes moments, and that signature smile we first fell for as Tracy. Lindsay Fonseca as Ted's daughter. Remember that girl on the couch, Ted's daughter, who spent 9 seasons just listening to the most drawn-out story ever told by a dad? Yep, that's Lindsay Fonseca. Back in the early 2000s, Lindsay kicked off her career as Colleen Carlton on The Young and the Restless, holding it down from 2001 to 2005. But it was her role as Penny Mosby in How I Met Your Mother that etched her into pop culture history, even if she didn't get much screen time or say more than a few lines. Let's be honest, her constant look of "Dad, seriously?" was iconic all on its own. But she didn't stop there. You might have caught her stirring things up in Desperate Housewives as Dylan Mayfair, or showing off her action chops in Nikita as Alex Udinoff. She even joined the Marvel Universe for a bit, playing Angie Martinelli in Agent Carter. And in case you missed it, she time-traveled too. She starred in Hot Tub Time Machine and played the fierce Katie Doma in Kick-Ass and its sequel. More recently, she led Disney Plus's Turner and Hooch reboot and starred in cozy holiday flicks like Where Are You Christmas and The Magic of Lemon Drops. Now 38, Lindsay is still glowing, still active, and still passionate, especially when it comes to animal rights. She's a proud activist with a strong online presence, boasting 196,000 Instagram followers and 121,000 on Twitter. She's using her platform to advocate for causes she truly believes in, and fans love her even more for it. David Henry as Ted's son. Whenever the camera panned to the couch where Ted's kid sat, David Henry was right there, replaying the ever-patient son, listening to the longest story of all time. At just 16, he was already making a name for himself, and How I Met Your Mother was just the beginning. But did you know before that he had already bagged roles in shows like The Pits and the Hallmark film Monster Makers? Yep, this kid was working hard, while most teens were still figuring out high school lockers. Then came his Disney Channel days. Wizards of Waverly Place turned him into a household name, playing Justin Russo alongside Selena Gomez. That magical role really cemented his place in the spotlight. As he grew older, so did his career choices. From starring in Grown Ups 2 with Adam Sandler and Taylor Lautner to leading in 1001, the Corey Weisman story, Henry kept pushing his range. He even dove into directing, creating short films like Boo and Catch, and later helming his first feature, This Is the Year, with none other than Selena Gomez as executive producer. Fast forward to 2023, and David took on a meta twist playing Ted himself in the to-be original Underdeveloped. Talk about a full-circle moment. Today, at 36, David Henry is transformed from the quiet listener on the couch to a storyteller in his own right, both behind and in front of the camera. And with over 3 million followers on Instagram, it's clear fans still want to hear what he's got to say. Jennifer Morrison as Zoe Pearson. Before she ever set foot in McLaren's pub, Jennifer Morrison had already carved out an impressive resume. She made her big screen debut at just 14 in Intersection in 1994, and by 2000 she was leading the cast in Urban Legend's Final Cut. You may also recognize her from roles in Grind, Surviving Christmas, and even a brief but memorable appearance in Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Of course, House fans will always remember her as Dr. Allison Cameron, a role that made her a household name. But How I Met Your Mother fans know her best as Zoe Pearson, one of Ted Mosby's most passionate and complicated love interests. Beyond sitcoms and medical dramas, Morrison played Winona Kirk in Star Trek 2009 and stepped into the ring as Tess Conlon in Warrior in 2011. She made her directorial debut in 2017 with Sundogs, proving she's just as talented behind the camera. Off-Broadway, she starred in The End of Longing, and in 2019 joined the emotional roller coaster that is This Is Us as Cassidy Sharp. Fast forward to 2024, and Morrison popped up again, this time in the action-packed TV series Tracker. 46 years old with 1.6 million Instagram followers, Morrison's star is still shining bright. And there you have it, from legendary catchphrases to incredible career leaps, the How I Met Your Mother cast truly grew up with us. They made us laugh, cry, and believe in the crazy, unpredictable magic of life, love, and friendship. If this video gave you all the feels, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more nostalgic throwbacks and cast updates.